What is up? Matt Pratt here, and today we're gonna go for a ride. Yeah, you guys never seen this beater before. Ooh, look at all them lights. All right, we are heading up the road. We are going to check out this detail shop, Polished to Perfection. The reason why we're going there is they have a car me and Lewis just finished up a few weeks ago for his buddy Chase. You probably see in the background, it was that Pro Mod looking Camaro with the huge turbo on it. We'll talk about it in a few. The cool thing about that paint job is I actually finally got to use a paint that I've never used before, and I wanted to use so bad. This paint apparently sprays great, buffs great, and looks awesome for a third of the price compared to the other high-end paints that I use. You guys know me, everything that I do is usually on a budget, so if I could cut down my material costs and have the same quality, I'm all about it. So I got to use this new type of paint, and this detail shop actually has this camera paint scanner thing that rates the gloss on it. It actually gives your paint job a gloss rating. So we got to take this third of the price paint and see if it has gloss ratings as high as our high-end paints. Interesting, right? So anyways, we're gonna put it to the test, but before that, let me get you guys caught up. I did film a little bit of footage of us working on this Camaro. Let's roll that while we head to this detail shop. Jesus. Not too loud. Pretty cool. Don't know what I'm getting myself into. It's like a full-on drag car. We pulling out 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Filmed some painting going on today. It's a job that we got in here a couple weeks ago. Take a look at it real quick. It's actually like a Pro Mod drag car. This thing has like a turbo LS in it. Pretty much Lewis has been working on the body for a couple weeks now, and we're finally getting to the paint phase now that we got all the parts even prepped. We're just gonna start off here setting all this stuff up for paint. It's gonna be pretty challenging. We ended up spraying the whole underside satin black, all that stuff up, and we're gonna put a pretty cool color on there by a paint company that I actually wanna start using more and more. So when you see the color, we'll go over all that. Using Camco, and we're using this base coat. The color's called Toxic Sunburst. Looks really, really cool. Kind of like a burnt orange. In the light, it has a really good, like, bright gold that comes out on it. So we just based all the parts. This is solvent base coat. It drives pretty good, and it looks pretty good too. I haven't sprayed solvent in I don't know how long, but the color is super bright. I really like it. So the clear that I'm gonna be using is also TMCo's clear. Never sprayed it before. All I've heard was good things about it, so I hope it lays down great. So put the first coat of clear on, and it's different clear, not what I'm used to. With the hardener, I didn't pick any of the hardener out. It was given to me by the owner of the vehicle. I picked a medium hardener, which I have my booth set at 80 degrees. I just turned it down. I think that's a little too warm for it because it looked like it was setting up pretty quick. Good thing is I can just keep pounding and pounding. Clears on with short flash time, short time in between each coat. So that's what I'm gonna do, just so I can keep up with how fast this clear is setting up. And I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope I don't run it. A lot of stupid stuff in my shop by myself. Do not do this stuff by yourself. Call a friend. I don't have any friends. All right, everything is taped up and ready to be shot. Time to load this thing off, wipe it down, mix up some sealer, and shoot it. Let's do it. Got a booth full of orange parts. Now we gotta actually work on the Car's pretty much prepped. Lewis did a really good job. He shaved the gas tank door and stuff like that. I'm just going to finish prepping a bumper with, like, I'm gonna get under here and sand it while still in the lift. God, look at the suspension of this thing. I'm gonna just take you guys and show you this entire car. Need the light. Let's look at underneath this thing. I mean, you see the suspension, the motor, obviously that gigantic turbo that's under there. Look at this. All this stuff is all fabricated. You see the body. Insanely fabricated to link the whole chassis together and make sure it's stiff as possible. Pretty much the back half of the car was cut off and tubed out completely. It literally is just cut from here and just welded. You know, you got piping here, probably all part of the cage. That rear end is ridiculous. External reservoir coilovers. Like, this car has a ton of work done to it. All this stuff is carbon fiber, pretty wild. Done really, really nice. Whole lot of rubber, as you can see. I guess cleaning that stuff off isn't cool. Parachute mount all the way down here. And the bumper is like, you ain't getting that off. I mean, look at all that stuff. That's why we didn't take it off. We're gonna paint it on the car, so. All right, let's get it down and we'll start prepping that out and let's get that thing shot tonight. Alright, so the Camaro's loaded up. You guys seen that the change in seasons. I think we started a video when it was somewhat sunny out and we ended up taking the car home when it snowed. Yes, there was a couple months in between for sure. I wish I could have got the job done faster. You guys that follow me on here know my situation, that I don't have the time for a lot of my hobby work as I used to. But anyways, about to pull up to Polish to Perfection now. I can't wait to check this place out and see how well this paint rates to other high-end paints.
the signal from going outside of the probe.
And you can tell how much clear is on it, base coat and everything.
Yeah, 3 layers.
That's crazy.
It'll get 3 in a second.
That's crazy. So you can tell how much primer's on there, base coat, clear coat.
Yep. On composites, metal.
Wow.
And the big thing I got it for was because of Corvettes and stuff.
Yeah, I guess you can't really mill gauge those because there's no metal to stick to. So this thing will tell you how well the gloss is.
Yeah. So what you'll find is, you know, depending on the quality of the paint, you'll get sometimes a metallic reflects back.
That's pretty crazy.
So the numbers are 0 to 100.
Yeah.
Reflected image quality. Our spec is your spectral reflectivity, which is how your eye perceives gloss. Your 60 is your gloss reading on metallics and other than solid colors, and 20 degrees is for solid colors like solid reds, solid white, and then haze is kind of self-explanatory.
They use this to bake ceramic coating that he does on all these cars. Just kind of give me an idea of how it works.
It's gonna dash just like that.
Oh my God, are you kidding? Now this is for...
you can do steam washes, decontamination, steam extraction. And we use to blow all the dust and everything out. It's good for wheels and calipers.
That is insane. Like,
Just as much as a car.
that
It's
is
like
crazy.
15 grand.
Holy hell.
So the water here is about 300 parts per million. Total dissolved solids in it. So when it comes in here, it hits the active carbon, the mixed bed, and it comes off the other side. It's 0 parts per billion. So it's as clean as you can get water. This is considered water that could be used for dialysis.
Yeah, that's insane. Medical grade water just to wash a car.
Water to wash a car.
So I'm not that big into the detail game, and if that level of technology is normal nowadays with detailing, that is new to me. I love it when guys take it to a whole nother level. Some people would think those are unnecessary things. Absolutely not. If you want to guarantee a perfect detail, those are the necessary tools that it takes to get it there. And how about Tamco Clear ranking in the high 90s with a gloss level? It's really cool to say that you can buy clear a third of the price of high-end clears. You're still able to achieve a gloss level like that. Let me remind you guys too, that paint was air dried in my booth at home. If you're painted inside your garage, that's a gloss level you're able to achieve too. If you guys are in the Maryland, DMV, or PA area, and you're looking for that next level detail, go check out Polish to Perfection. Also, if you're a home budget car builder, pretty much like me, check out Tamco paint products also. All right, gotta close this up and go edit this video. You know the deal. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. And remember, when you're done watching this video, go work on something of your own. I'll see y'all next time.